Joe Zombie.
How you doing, Jonesy?
I am doing well. Have you ever played a Persona game?
Not in a long time.
Okay, so
the beginning,
the beginning of Persona games have these really awesome, really well animated music videos. Rune Factory 5 also has one of those, and it's a bit of a bop. So without further ado, we're just going to start off this video with this. Enjoy.
Oh. We got a full-on anime intro going on.
Absolutely. It's very good. It's very well animated.
It's like I don't want to be silent through it, but at the same time, I kind of want to just sit back and enjoy while I listen to like people go hard.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, if you see anything that pops up, you feel free to ask about it. But
that woman is trying to pull up the biggest radish I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I have not come into contact with giant vegetables yet.
Also, those were cheap people.
Yes, we'll get into the woolies and fleecies before too long, but I have not come into contact with any giant animals, or not giant. I've definitely come into contact with giant animals, but giant vegetables yet. Sorry, because a lot of the time in those games, you will have a situation where if you plant a bunch of like turnips next to each other, there's a chance that when you wake up and they bloom, that it'll just turn into one giant one, and so I'm not sure.
Fair.
If that's in this yet, because I haven't seen it. To be fair, of all the things
that's a weird looking dragon.
That is the Earth Dragon, and it looks like Icarus from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
What's it? I think it's called like Haya Dragon or something like that in Japan, in the Japanese version, something like that.
Icarus is?
Yeah, I think so.
That will always be Icarus to me.
Like, is the dragon what you're living on, or?
The dragon will be telling, so we will just get into that.
Well, you call it the Earth Dragon, so
that's
either it's
dragon.
Like a weird element dragon, or it's the Earth.
That is its element. This is Rune Factory 5. We buried the lead, but also I kind of told you it was Rune Factory 5 at the beginning. But I really wanted to get that intro out of the way.
It'll also probably be in the video title.
Yeah, totally. But also that that music video slaps, and I've listened to it several times. I still don't know what voice actor commentary is. I've clicked on it. I still don't know what it means. Like, I click on it and it shows every character I've met so far, including myself, and what the voice actor's name is. But then it says commentary. I don't want to click any of this because I'm afraid it's going to turn something on that I don't want. So I'm just not going to click on it because I'm afraid of it, especially during a video.
So how many hours have you put into this game so far?
Oh God, is there a way to check that? Can I
assume it's on your save file.
Good question. What is this music?
I don't know.
There is no way that I've only.
There's
no way. That has to be noon 25. There's no way that's the actual hours I've put in. Let's go back to them. Let's go check on the old Switch here and see if it tells me how many hours I've played of it.
Assume it would.
Let's see. Does it tell me how many hours I've played of it? I already have it started, so who knows? We'll never know, apparently. I first started playing a day ago when it came out, but I don't know how much time I've played into it. But I will tell you this, if I've been awake, I've been playing this game. So
it's been that game for you lately.
It has been very, very fun. Have I put is it 12 hours? I guess maybe it is 12 and a half hours that I've put into the game. Wow. But considering it's been out 24, that's pretty good, I guess. So, you know, I guess maybe
that's a pretty good chunk of time given how long it's been out.
Yeah, so I guess that is actually what that is. And so, you know, there you go.
Sure. I'll take it.
I will say it is still very strange to this music box. I have not heard this. I've played this long. I've never heard this song before. That is terrifying.
So how are the loading times with this, given it's, you know, Switch?
That's the longest load time I've ever seen.
Oh.
Do you like my squeaky boots?
No. No, I don't.
So
I could not wear those if I was playing this game. I would go insane.
So I put them on for the video.
Oh my God.
They are the cheap sandals. So I will.
I'd be like, please Please get these off of me.
Yeah, I will take them off so we don't all go insane, but they give me +5 defense, +25% to love resistance, which is an element of attack, and +100% to dizzy resistance. Shoes that chirp with every step. They make you want to run around and see how loud you can get them. They definitely do not.
No, they don't. No,
yeah, but
100%.
it is, I will say,
want to take them off and burn them.
It is very funny to be playing this game in a cutscene, and as your character walks across the screen in the cutscene, they're like, squeak, squonk, squeak, squonk. They're like, you'll never win. I will defeat you. And you're like, no, you won't, evil person. Rawr. Squeak, squonk, squeak, squonk. So now I've taken those off, and now we're
like, you'll never defeat us. Anon will save me.
Yeah. Yeah. The hero is here, and he goes, squeak, squonk, squeak, squonk. I guess while we're starting out in the house, so I'm actually wearing this outfit. I'm wearing is one of the ones that was either from my Rune Factory 4 save or from the deluxe edition. There's a lot of outfits that you can go in here. And
did Rune Factory 4 come out with the Switch?
They did a re-release of it a year ago. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different outfits and different characters and stuff. Some cool outfits. Not sure what Kiel's swimsuit is. Don't want to wear it. But there's cool outfits. I like the one I'm wearing, but so, you know, we've got there's some very varied outfits, and I'm pretty sure
thinking is there a feather in your cap, or is that just what your hair does?
So that is actually just my cowlick, but I also have like a silver hairpin in my hair because that's the best helmet I have right now. So
sure.
Was I wearing Vishnal's outfit? Yes, I was. Okay, so we're gonna go back to that. Anyway, so you have a wardrobe, you can change clothes. I assume at some point I'm going to be able to use all of this room in here that is just barrels that I can't do anything with.
Barrels and crates.
Yeah, can't do anything with this. This is the crafting table. I figured I'd go ahead and show off some of the crafting while we're in here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do blacksmithing.
That's what we all came to see, right?
Blacksmithing. We'll go with that. So, let's go with... I probably can't make this, but if I can, that'd be sweet. So, seed cutter. So, like... These are said recipes. I'm level 15 in foraging. It tells you on the right what it takes to make things. So it takes an ore and a glue, or this takes like I think there's an aquamarine and then whatever. I think that's silver ore is what that is. Silver and aquamarine. Yes. So like you take different things, and then I'm just gonna do this just because I can. So you can choose what ore you want to put in there. I'm just gonna use that, and then you can change the number you want to make of them. Obviously, I'm not wasting all of my ore on making this one shitty claymore.
We're going to use this as an example.
Yes,
like,
correct.
I wasted all my stuff, but I did it for the video. Yeah, the content. That's what's
there
important.
It is. I made that. Congratulations. If you've made a recipe before, it costs less to redo the recipe, so there is a reason that you would do that.
I appreciate that. If you're like trying to make an item for like a bunch of your party members or something, it doesn't like cost like everything you have to do that.
Correct.
So it helps with outfitting all your people, I guess.
It also helps with leveling your stuff, because if you're familiar with the recipe, it doesn't cost as much of your RP in the top, like your energy for the day, to just burn through your blacksmithing stuff. So let's go outside. So this is probably going to be the chuggiest that the game gets. It gets chuggy whenever you come out into this big open town, and then it stabilizes. But when you see everything pop in when we walk off the stairs, you'll be like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. But the game is very pretty. For this being a Switch game, it's very pretty. So yeah, see, it's chugging.
It's only chuggy when you first start, because it's loading the world.
Right. So
what is that noise?
It's a cicada. That's an actual sound from the actual world. That's in the game, but those are an actual thing. So this is like the field you start with, and I have just...
what was all those sparklies?
That's just saying that's something you can pick up. It's like, hey, you can harvest this, right? And I'm like, I sure do, but this is garbage. So.
I feel like those particle effects don't help with the frame rate.
I mean, frame rate's fine. Like, it's not any kind of crazy thing. Well, the first night I started this game, it was Chug City, but like I said, it's been fine ever since. I don't know what happened, but yeah, see how everything just dropped to the ground whenever I showed up in here? It was just like, yes. So
there's all this crap you can pick up.
Correct, yeah, which we will do some of that. So behold the hammer, and then I will show you what you do with this, because I've actually been saving some of this stuff for this occasion.
So is this one of
you.
those things like you can only break certain stuff with certain items, or is it like you can whack a rock with a claymore or a hammer?
No, you need your hammer, and then your stumps, you need an axe. But it's as simple as, like, you want something in your hands, here's all your inventory. It's like a fast inventory. Here's all your tools, here's all your weapons, so you can swap on the fly. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, or you can have one tool and one weapon equipped in this game, which is, like, really nice. So I can be like, here's my hammer, I need this. Or, like, here's my weapons, I need these to fight. And then you just, like, mash the thing and put them away. Which is really great because, again, if you're going through dungeons, you're going to find, like, ore. Like, you're not worried about finding stumps in dungeons. But if I've got that's why I've got my hammer equipped. So, like, if I'm doing that, then, you know, that is one thing you can do. These guys are, I need to clean this place up, but I just kind of want to leave it. I've just kind of let it go so you can see examples of how it would look if you just let it go. Because, like, then you can harvest all this stuff, right? There's stone to be built to upgrade your town with. There's wood to upgrade your town with. I've got a metric buttload of sweet potatoes planted here, and then this is carrots, and this is all corn. This is all yams. This entire field is yams. And then this is Mimi, my little fleecy adorable sheep. She is adorable.
Sure.
This is
that what the things are called, fleecies?
Yeah, it's like the little sheep. Oh, well, fleecies are the pink ones with the flowers that are female. Woolies are the male ones. There's different versions of different things. This is Bosco, my orc companion. He's I named him that. His name is Bosco.
I assumed it probably wasn't his given name.
No, it was like Boogie Kage or something, and I was like, nah, we're not going with that. You're a Bosco now. This is Caro, my little umbrella toad. He's adorable. If you stand around, you will actually replenish energy when your character starts yawning like that. You'll actually just start doing stretches and stuff. And if you just sit still, you'll actually get your energy back, which is interesting. Here's Peps. Sure. Peps, my little adorable chili pepper, my bell pepper mimic, is he's super cute.
So are those like just like hide in your garden, and like if you go by them and try to collect your stuff, they just like start beating you?
No. Here, you want this? There you go. Enjoy. Boy, that train sure is being very obnoxious, and I apologize. There's no way to decide when or how to record.
Not a still standing video without the train.
It's true. Can't decide. You can't plan a video around trains because who knows, man. This is my other barn that I have. There's some milk. There's an egg. So some companions do some companions
creature and a weird looking cow.
So here is
and a chicken the size of a large dog.
Yes. So you don't have regular animals in this game, in this universe. You have, you know, monsters that you befriend. So this is Egbert, my weird Guy Fieri chicken. Yeah, we have Egbert, my little weird Guy Fieri chicken. We have Mushi, my cow. We have Sniffs, my dark shadow elephant, and then we have Snarl, who is just hellish to look at, really.
What do they do? What are they here for?
So Sniffs is a mount and a combat companion. They can all be combat companions, and they can all help take care of your farm as you befriend them. But Egbert lays eggs every day, so you saw me pick up. That's a dodge roll. Sorry, it's left. So I've been picking up the eggs from Egbert, and then there's milk from Mushi, so they're supplying me with actual goods. And then you can ride a lot of them. So I'm actually going to take my. Let's take Snarl. Come on, Snarl, come with me.
Let's definitely take him out of the place. He does not look like he belongs.
So we'll take.
It looks like he's there to eat the rest of them.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything but fight, so it's fine. We'll take Egbert, and we will take. Let's take Mushi. Why not? Come on, Mushi. Off we go. So, we are just going to.
You're just gonna have your weird animal adventuring party.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just teleport outside of Seed and we'll just run. Because I was like, we could fast travel, but like, we'll just fast travel back to where we were before, and we'll just run there so you can see some of the town. So sure. there's like a baker where you actually buy recipe bread, which as you do crafting and stuff, you level up, and then you get inspiration for new recipes by eating different types of recipe bread, which is an interesting twist on, you know, learning new recipes. Iron Man dropped from the ceiling, so you see how it's chugging because it's popping everything in, right? So
yeah,
it'll
pop all those little sparklies onto the floor.
Yeah, it'll stabilize in a second, and it'll be fine. That cicada is getting on my nerves. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how well I would do with that constantly. Just
that is the. I'll say this. That's the first time I've ever heard it. So, I play with this. I play this game with headphones on, and I hear everything. But I have not heard that cicada yet. I don't know if that's a new thing because summer just started in my game, or what.
Maybe.
But that cicada is getting on my nerves. So the task board has requests. So Priscilla wants a toy herb flower, and then Reinhard wants a squid. I could give her a toy herb. I'm not worried about that right now. But we're gonna get out of here and move on. So it looks like, so see that red marker up at the top?
How many of these people are like romanceable in this game?
So we will get to that. There's
like a good percentage?
Yes, there's 12. There's six of each gender. So see that red marker up here on the map that says, that's like half red, half pink?
Sure.
That basically says go there to do a story thing. So we're gonna avoid those ruins. And actually, I want to show this off because it is really, really, really funny to me. Alright, so I'm going to ride my murder stallion, and off we go. Whee!
I would get sick riding that thing. Also, my pelvis would be crushed.
I mean, you're actually sitting on a little platform, like you literally a solid platform on them, so you can ride.
Sure.
And he's very happy.
Be helping the side-to-side motion, though.
Yeah, well, the little sheepy is actually way funnier to watch because you literally are like just straight up thrown from left to right. But you can also like fight from their back if you want to make them do their combos while you're riding them. You can, and he hits really hard. He has the issue of he is a bruiser who gets in the middle of fights, and so he just gets murdered. Because if he's fighting a bunch of mages, then they're all just attacking, right? So we're gonna go to the very first dungeon and kind of show off some of that stuff. I'm not good at aiming the way this guy fights, but that thing's dead, so whatever. Off we go. Whee!
So the combat's more action RPG type stuff.
Oh yeah, totally. It will be way more fluid when I'm not like he knows how to do his shoulder tackle and stuff. I don't know how to do all that, so I don't know how to use his body like he does. It's like Captain Ginyu.
Portals.
So those are where they're spawning from. If you notice, whenever you defeat a monster, their soul goes back into the portal and they go back to the forest of beginning. So like when I kill him, so like watch his soul back in the portal, and then well, it's not morbid because you're actually like you're literally sending them back there like Digimon. You know how in Digimon when a Digimon dies, they like are reborn at that place and they're perfectly fine again. That's what happens. You're not just butchering them, like you kill them and they go back and then they respawn and start a new life. And there's like, all right, cool. Well, don't mess with that guy apparently. But
you apparently upgraded a skill.
Yeah, there are skill. Okay, can I look at all my skills because there are. Let's see, can I look at all of my skills? Yeah, all right. So skills. Here we go. Short sword, long sword, axe, hammer, dual blades, fist, fire, water, earth, wind, light, dark, love, farming, logging, mining, fishing, cooking, foraging, chemistry, crafting, searching, walking, sleeping, eating, defense, resist poison, bathing, taming, throwing, leadership, bartering, catching. Like those are just the ones I have. Yeah, so it's
every skill ever.
Absolutely. So I probably leveled up walking around because I do a lot of walking. Skill that improves with every step you take. Higher skill slowly increases your max HP and vitality. So the more you walk, you get cardio, you get more health. Like, I don't have bathing leveled up because bathing requires you to go to the, steam baths.
You don't take any showers.
Yeah, it's terrible. I need to do that because that increases your max HP and your vitality, but I'm not doing that. So my dude probably stinks like garbage.
Hours in the bathhouses.
Yeah, which would give me some fast levels.
Get better at this.
Correct. I also don't tame enough monsters, but doing that also increases it increases your intelligence. It also increases the attack and defense of your monster companions and makes it easier to befriend monsters. So like, if you want monsters, you need to do that. Like, there's so much stuff. Whatever you're doing in the game, you're making progress, which has always been an awesome thing about this game. And so we're just going to go into this dungeon. I'm literally not going to take damage in this dungeon because I'm so much stronger than the monsters in this first dungeon that when they hit me, it will literally just bounce off zeros. So...
You just walk in there like, come at me.
Seriously, like I'm just gonna walk out here and just stand and be like, you know what, kill me, boy, here I stand. Actually, my teammates might actually kill them before they actually notice me. Here, see me, sir? Attack me. Attack me. Apparently, I'm too high
You
level.
don't have the balls.
Yeah,
or
apparently, they just want to attack me anymore. I guess I'm just too high level. They're like, don't touch him. Just let him take what he wants. It's fine. He'll leave.
Maybe if he leaves, we'll be murdered by the chicken.
Yeah, probably. So I thought maybe. Yeah. See, they're just like, who's that? What? That guy? Nah. Whatever.
Yeah,
So.
nah.
Yeah. I should not be killing them. You can actually just go past. That chicken just went off.
Yeah. Your chicken doesn't share your particular views on not killing him.
No, he does not. But you can zoom in.
It's a very violent chicken.
It's true. I mean, to be fair, like I said, he has Guy Fieri hair and a beard, so like, I just assumed he was going to be violent when I got him. There's goblins, so here is a bunch of.
Yeah, I'm guessing you go in dungeons for supplies and that sort of deal.
Right. So every enemy has different things that they drop. Right. So like, see, someone dropped a rice cake, or like, here's a bunch of gemstones. These guys will drop blade tips sometimes whenever they die. And you can use those to craft weapons, or to upgrade weapons and add stats to your weapons in crafting. I'm just gonna let them do that. I'm just gonna come here for the ore. I am mashing the B button way too much. There we go. Yeah, like I have a good hammer, and so I'm like just destroying this early ore stockpile. And yeah, all right, so. Off we go. We're gonna go fight the first one. So you can actually befriend bosses as well. That's always been a cool thing to like come back to like boss rooms later and like befriend a boss.
The bosses respawn.
So they respawn every once a day. So I'm gonna go in here and we will see the first boss. So this is the Yubi Fight, which is like nine-tailed fox type person who looks like Okami. Very cool looking. I would love to tame this thing, but I don't know what it requires. Like, bosses in the past games have always required, like, a particular thing to tame it.
Sure.
This thing is going to die in, like, one hit, though, because... But they get their Dark Souls boss gauges, right? Like, everything has a name with a bar now, so... Oop, I'm gonna dodge that.
It also has weird sleigh bells around its neck.
Right.
So every time you hit it, it jingle jangles.
So, it's dead. That's the end of the fight. Good job, team. Way to go. It dropped its bell though, so I'll take that. That's a really good upgrade material. So you've got your basic attacks, right? So like my combos. As you level them up, you can actually unlock charge attacks, like you hold them and then you unleash, or you can get what's called ultimate attacks, which is where you eventually do enough into a combo that you actually unleash a thing at the end where you do. I don't have it for this yet. I just unlock charge attacks with the blades because I haven't been using them a ton, but you will unlock a thing eventually. And then I have, say, let's just put on the sword. So, you know, it is a lot slower, hits a lot harder, is what it is. But I've been enjoying just doing the dash moves and getting around. And anybody can dash, but dashing is a lot more effective when you're flicking little blades. You were asking a moment ago about... Yeah. So that tells you this person carry one person, right? Okay, great. And then that person can't carry anybody. Mushi can carry two people, so...
Is there co-op in this game?
No, but you can have people who you're friends with can ride on mounts with you, so you can actually bring in your friends from the town. So you can these are all the room. Let's click on this so I can show you the people. So there's that character model. There it is. All right. So we've got, I'm sorry, the new consoles have spoiled me. A second of loading feels like a million years. It's not that long at all, but it feels like a million years when you're used to no load times anymore. It's so crazy. So, all right. So Priscilla is romanceable. Lucy, romanceable. Scarlet, romanceable. And they all have different weapon types. They all have different levels of current, like, depending on what their background is. Obviously, the Rangers are going to be a higher level than most other people. Makes sense starting out. She likes dual blades. Then there's the Beast Girl. She uses claw attacks or fist weapons. She's a grappler. She is romanceable. And then the Princess is romanceable. And then the pretty lady who runs the flower shop is romanceable. And then there's the Blacksmith Apprentice, romanceable. Cecil. Why is Cecil in a swimsuit? It must be. He must be wherever he's at in the game. He must be at the beach because whenever
I think you put that on him. You're like, hello, I want you in your swimsuit.
Nope. I will tell you this. There are a million other characters in this game that I would do that to before Cecil. He is my least favorite character in this game because he annoys the hell out of me. Oh my god, that character annoys me. He wants to be a detective and he thinks that everything is a mystery. Like someone loses their glasses and he's like, I got it. It's a terrible thing that's happened, a calamity even. And you're like, what is it? And they're like, Grandma's glasses are missing. And you're like, I fucking hate this guy. So no, I don't like Cecil. Then there's the dude who runs the inn, also romanceable. Which you may be noticing a theme that's kind of driving me crazy personally is that most of the women that you date are the young maidens of their families, except for her. She's the only one that's not. And every dude except for him, because he's the worst. He's the worst. He's the worst. He's the worst. He is apparently an adult, but he is the worst. But it is weird to see that guy and go, romanceable. You can also fuck that guy. Enjoy. It's a really weird thing. So then you got this dude. That's a grown man. All right, I get it. That grown man. Everybody must be at the beach today. What is up with this? And then you have this guy who looks like a college teacher. Also romanceable. But then you have this character, which will load eventually.
Whatever the model loads.
There it is.
There it goes.
So that's the kind of character. Let me romance that character. She looks like an adult. Please let me romance that character. Nah, you get to date her little sister. And then, you've got all these, that dude, I want to be best friends with this guy. I want him to be level 100. This man reminds me of Zeph from One Piece, and I love him. He runs the bread bakery with his wife, and apparently was an adventurer, and it looks like Auron or something. There's his wife. That's a Gram. That's what I call her. There's the doctor with her whale tail and her cummerbund bikini top because,
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, so you can dress like that but not be marriable. Very confusing. Yeah. Sending me mixed signals. Yeah, also, so behold the woman who runs the general store.
Yeah.
Not romanceable. Also wearing a G-string.
Well, yeah, she's obviously holding out for someone who's not you. You obviously want to date the girls who are in middle school.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very, very different thing. Yeah, it's like yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Like some of them, yeah, that's an adult. She's an elf. I get it. That's an adult, whatever. But like, sure,
some of them it's just like, hello, how was school today?
Yeah, correct. And then like she's like 3 feet taller than the rest of them, so I like saw her and was like, we're gonna be best friends. I love you. Like that's gonna be my character's love interest, because she's not 3 feet tall. But I've been befriending people. These are all every character in the game has been interesting to me, but so far except for Cecil. Oh, absolutely. Oh my god, Cecil makes me want to cry. Every time Cecil shows up, I'm just like, nah.
I want to do everyone's side quest except Cecil.
Yeah, I'm like,
in a hole.
I'm like, no, I'm
Cecil's
good.
the worst.
I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good, Cecil. You go do your thing.
I guess every group of friends has to have that one friend. Everyone's like, that guy.
So you can actually see in what you can see in what dragon on the back of what dragon your barn is at. You can see what barn is 1 or 2. You can see what your friendship
so you are living on the back of the dragon.
With them. So. We'll go back and I'll show you. So these are, you've already seen those monsters. We will go back to. We'll just. All right. So that move I just used. So there's spells. That just made all my monsters stronger. I have a healing spell. That healing spell takes a ton of mana. Watch my mana.
You got a skill up apparently.
Yeah, because I don't use magic. So when I used it once, it was like, wow, you used a ton of magic. Way to go. You're like, I really didn't. So let's go back to the dragon. So I have 3 dragons so far, earth, fire, and ice. And we will just go back to the earth one. So that place that you were asking about where my monsters were all doing all of their gardening stuff and there was just a ton of stuff on the ground was actually the back of a gigantic dragon. Your house is not there, but that is where my farm is, so there's the head of the dragon.
Oh, yeah, there's the dragon head.
Yeah, and if you look at the map, you can tell where you are on the dragon. So there's like this little area where we are here, and then we'll go to, yeah, see, big dragon. So we will go to the other ones just to show off what I've unlocked, because they're all very they're drastically different. I'm not sure if it's like a climate thing, if you're supposed to grow different seasons of crops, or if it's just like, I haven't figured out what those specifics are yet, but you're like, this one has a giant volcano. Get out of the way, Mushi. This one has like a gigantic volcano on its back.
Stop getting in the way.
Yeah, that one has a gigantic volcano and is out in the middle of a volcano place. So you always have a rope that you can climb down. That's what that little thing is over there that's glowing. And then we will go to the other one. So I actually just, so far, because I don't have barns built on all these for my monsters to take care of them, because I don't have it automated yet, I'm just kind of letting them overgrow and then just coming out here and collecting wood and stone from them to upgrade the town. And so here's the ice.
So what's the point of the game?
Like the story setup,
the ultimate goal.
Sure. Obviously to have a baby with a pretty lady, or with a waifu, with a waifu and a husbando. That is what it always is. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always horny on main. Let's go. Anyway, no, it's, you wake up as in every Rune Factory game. You're always I almost said an asthmatic. No, you might be, but you're an amnesiac. You have amnesia, and you wake up and you don't know anything about what is going on. Someone discovers you in the woods, and they're like, "Hey, you don't have anywhere to stay. We clearly like trust you because you haven't murdered anybody. Would you like to join the Rangers of Seed?" And you're like, "Sure, don't know what that is, but I have nothing else to do, and I don't know who I am, so why not?" So then you join them, and then you're helping them like solve issues in the town, and you know, that kind of stuff. And so grander things will happen, and as those things are happening, you're growing stronger. Like, it basically like follows a your normal JRPG / Dragon Ball Z meta of a story, where it starts out where like, it's very peaceful, and then something very dark will happen.
Everything all of a sudden hits the fan.
Yeah, and you're like, oof, that's terrible. And so yeah, let me make sure. I don't know if this, I'm gonna try to get to the Carpenter real quick before they close. They might close at 7, and in which case then that just happened. But if not, if it is, we'll go back to the morning, and because
slam the door in your face, like, get out.
It's possible. I don't remember what time they close, but this is the fastest I can go because I don't feel like riding that thing. So it says weekdays 6 p.m. 2 p.m. So wah. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go back and sleep, and we'll just talk about other stuff while that is happening. So I do like the fast travel system in this game because it is very good. I get, you see this screen.
Being on the back of multiple dragons, if they didn't have a fast travel system, that'd be weird.
Yeah, but like, so like you hit that, and then if you just hit the X button with the map open, you just teleport home. If you hit the Y button, it then starts bringing up regions, and then we'll ask you like, in this town, these are all the places you can teleport in this town, or these are all your dragons.
Which characters are where.
Yes, so the map is very good in this game, because not only that, but it tells you there's 7 people in the bathhouse. Where are those? Who are those people? When you look at it, it then pops up on there. That's where they are.
Half the cast, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the bathhouse, and it's 7 p.m., so I'm sure everybody's probably smells.
You should go to the bathhouse and increase your bathing skill.
Yeah, they're probably all funked up. I guess I should, huh? I should go. Well, should we go? Should we go do that? Everyone else is doing it. Why not, right? So let's go do that.
You and Cecil can hang out in your bathing suits.
There is a fast travel to the bathhouse. Did not know that. Gonna be 100% honest. I don't ever go to the bathhouse because I feel like it's so out of the way. Turns out it's not, and I'm just a moron. I apologize. Here we go. We're going in.
Stinky bathhouse.
Yeah, I'm gross. Anyway. Yo, what up? What up, dude? I'm kicking
it. What up,
it.
Wolf Daddy?
Yeah, right. Good to see you. Same to you, Murakamo. Bumped your arm? I don't know. Dude's swole. Like, dude is not your dad, but he might be your daddy. You know what I'm saying?
So do all the characters just like go about their own daily routines?
Absolutely. Totally.
Yep.
That's cool. It's very cool. Because then
they just stand around waiting for you to tell them what to do.
Yes, and there are actually some really awesome things about this game, and the fact that I hadn't spoken to this guy in a while, and when I walked up to him, he's like, "Hey man, good to see you. I hadn't seen you in a while. How you been?" And then you caught up on recent events in the game that you hadn't talked to him about yet. So there was dialogue there that was playing out that you didn't have any context for, but I did.
Absolutely
because something had happened in the town that I tried to rush through before we recorded because I didn't want that to be on the video because of spoilers. And so I did that and then hadn't spoke to him. So my dude was like, hey, did you suffer any damage from oh my god, your arm?
This plot thing? You're like, no.
Yeah, so let's do a bath real quick. So you can use the bath free of charge. Okay. I just screamed skill up because apparently it's bath time.
Yeah, I have a low bath skill, so you increased it pretty easily.
So the Carpenter Apprentice looks like Griffith from Berserk to me. I'll show you who I'm talking about.
Sure.
There we go. I leveled up my bathing. Now that I know that's a thing. Now
you're better at taking baths.
Yeah. Also, I will show you this, and I'll show you something that makes me laugh because it is funny to me. So this dude reminds me of Griffith from Berserk.
Sure.
Looks just like Griffith from Berserk. What more do you want from me? I don't know what to tell you. That's just Griffith.
And I feel her pull.
He's talking about the moon bumping him on the noggin or something. All right. Well, see you later, bro. We're out. And then if you go to the ladies' side of the bath,
I'm gonna scream at you.
No, it's not quite that crazy, but it does have what I'm gonna call the Master Roshi counter.
Sure.
Excuse me, total times you've entered the wrong bath. 3 cluds. So pretty funny. I did it by accident the first time, and then I did it again immediately after that and was like, oh, that's funny. And then I never did it again until just then. So, but that is, oh wow. I don't even have to.
You got to get that rank up. You're only at klutz. You see
right,
where
those are rookie numbers. What are you doing? So there is a store that just sells crystals. You go and mine crystal shards, and when you get a certain number of crystal shards, you go to that guy in that store and you trade him those, and he turns them into fully formed crystals based out of the fragments you bring him, and then you feed those to the dragons that your farms are on. And in doing that, you get certain abilities like, oh, the dragon exudes power, so all of your crops are stronger or more resilient to weather damage, or it might just rain on that dragon's back for 3 days. Like, you get different cool stuff like that. So, like, those crystals are pretty powerful. I don't have a ton of them because I haven't gotten to the point in the game where those are very plentiful, but they are neat. What were we? Oh, yes, we were going to go to, that's right. We were going to go to the, there's a lot of different things. We're not going to go through every single building and meet every single person and do all this stuff because, dear God, I would scream. But because there's a lot. There's like see, it's popping in, and then once it loads everything in, see the trees are popping in, see them all popping in back there as it populates from memory, and there we go. We're balanced. We're all good now. So.
Yep. Hey, Nintendo, about that new Switch you guys keep saying you're not doing.
Right. So I will say that this game looks really good for a Switch game.
Sure.
That's a good looking character model. That's a good looking background. That looks everything about this looks way better than Pokemon Arceus. Like, even while we're waiting on the Carpenter to open, I'll run outside a little bit, and it's gonna chug a little bit because it's gonna start loading in that zone. But we'll get through it together. But I want to show off that, like, so this is just the town, and these are all buildings and stuff that you can go into. And this is like the festival plaza, whatever. This is all open world. These are not just dungeons. This is open world. The dungeon, that's a dungeon. Like, that's a dungeon.
Just go run around, gather stuff, or fight things.
Totally, absolutely.
I assume there's fishing in this game.
Oh, is there fishing? There is fishing, and it's great. Real good times. And then there's some. Oh, what's that over here? Oh, there's another place. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, what's that? There's more places up here. Whoa, volcano, crazy. And like, they just keep revealing more places behind these clouds. So I assume there'll be something there at some point too. So, but there is a lot of that stuff, and it's. You know, it's like Elden Ring's map, where I won't say it's quite that big, but you're like, oh, because like I thought that you just go
but you
here.
Keep thinking that you've discovered it all, and then it reveals more, and you're like, oh, okay, then this time I've definitely discovered it all.
Yeah, totally.
And then it goes again. You're like, oh.
Yeah, if this game decides there's an underground map, it'll blow my mind. So
you never know. It could be.
It's true. So there's all these collectibles, all the stuff you can harvest out here, and we're just gonna run this way for a little bit. And I think there's chickens down here, I believe. Yeah, there's some chickens, and then we'll keep running past those. They're not interested in fighting me because I'm too powerful. Stuff is gonna load in, and then we're gonna look for some more stuff. So there's cows, and I think there are beetles or bees around here somewhere. I don't know what those give you. I don't have any interest in having them be my friend, so it's fine.
Why not?
Whatever.
You don't like beetles and bees?
No, I'm good.
They can be your best friends.
Yeah, look at these, like,
I don't know why you have against
these
them.
like killer murder wasps that are like as big as me. Like, no thanks, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
But then you could have a killer murder wasp that your friend is being a killer murder wasp to your enemies. Which I think is what's the important distinction here.
I've been keeping a secret that I haven't showed you yet. So not only can you like feed monsters items to make them to befriend them and make them be your friends and stuff, but
Sure.
I also have this little Pokeball thing that is like I can charge this bad boy and then hit a monster with it, and then I missed. He jumped.
Missed.
Yeah, he jumped. Sorry. I was like, I charged it up, and he's like, I'm going to attack you. All right, so gotcha. See, I failed. So, what level is this guy?
I guess it's like a certain percentage it'll help, or do you have to like be above their level?
There it is. So now he's my friend. I just inscript. He's now
He's
in the
a
army.
conscript.
Yep, correct. Against his will, and he'll just follow me everywhere. And he is not my friend. He will not go back to my barn when he is done. It is literally just he is just a thing until he dies or I let him go. And so there you go. He's gone now. See you later.
God.
So yep, he's gone now. Bye. You can do those, and they'll stay with you for one day, or you can just like befriend your own people and then just have them be with you forever. Which obviously, once you figure out that's a thing, you
every
just do
different
that.
monster take a different stuff to tame, I guess.
They all have different items they prefer, and so like if you're in a certain classification, then they will have that item will have like say one likes meat. If you give them meat, the different kinds of meat are going to have different percentages of making them like them. But if they're a carnivorous animal and you give them a cabbage, they're probably not going to be very excited about having a cabbage. They're probably going to be pretty mad about it. Oh, fairies. Ooh, okay. Well, let's try this, because if this works, this is gonna be very exciting. So I have some honey here. Ow. Ow.
Or they might just beat you to death.
Okay, so she does
That's
not
also a
want. So
possibility.
she does not want the honey. All right. Honey,
Honey, huh?
oh honey,
What
got
about
to
milk?
get my hands on some. You want some milk? Nope. Apparently milk poisons her. All right, well, I tried. All right, you want an egg? Want an egg? Nope, she hates eggs too. Okay. Would you like
What about
a?
liquor? Give
Would you
her
like?
some
Would you
grape
like a
liqueur.
pink? Would you like a? Oh, yeah, let's try one of the other ones that's not mad at me already. You want a pink melon? Nope, you hate melons.
Nope.
Oh, all right. Would you like my pale chub? Nope. Okay, well, I tried. Would you like a glass of grape liqueur? It killed her, and it put her to sleep, actually. Okay, cool. So I just got her. She got wasted, which is amazing. All right. Well, I don't know what you want from me. Would you like that? No, nothing. Nothing's working. Would you like some butter?
Don't like anything I get you.
Everyone likes butter. Would you like some butter? Nope, you hate butter? Okay, I don't know what you
Lactose
want.
intolerant, idiot.
Yeah, what do you... Yeah. Oh my god, I'm lactose intolerant. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Would you like some strawberry milk? You want
That's
some
totally
strawberry
different than
milk?
milk.
Nope. Okay, well, I tried. Don't know what to do to tame fairies, but apparently they just are
I'm
not
lactose
fans.
intolerant. What about strawberry milk?
Would you
Not
like
the
it?
same thing.
Are they just super shallow? Do you just want gemstones? Is that what it is? Would you like a gemstone?
Maybe that's what it is.
Nope. Nope, no gemstone. Would you like some grape juice?
I think they just hate you. It's like anything
no
you give
grape
them, they're
juice.
gonna hate.
All right, I tried.
They're
Would
like,
you like a
Get out
potion?
of my face.
No potion? Okay, well, you're gonna live forever because of all the medication I'm giving you, but apparently it's not enough. Here, you want one of these? You want to have a potion? Nope? Okay, great.
Love
Well,
me.
glad I could help you.
Love
Here,
me.
would you like a rice cake? Nope, no rice cake. Okay, well. Would you like an earth crystal? Nope. All right.
Can you just like give him a sword?
Would you like an amethyst? No amethyst. All right. Would you like a failed dish? Nah, me neither. You can keep it though. It's fine. I don't know why they hate me. I'm just giving them so many gifts. They're just like, now.
It's just like, I just want you to like me.
Would you like
And they're
this?
We'll
Nope.
never like you, you stupid.
Yeah. You're dumb. Get away from me. You're totally not my dad. You're not my dad. Get away from me. Or maybe you are my dad. I don't like you.
You're always trying to give us stuff.
Yeah. Who's this dude? He won't stop trying to hand me stuff. I don't want any. Fine, okay, I give up. Anyway, they do wind magic, which seems pretty good, but also not very good against me because I'm way stronger than them, so it just bounces off of me, and I'm just like, whatever. Get away from me.
You went through like your entire inventory. You're like, would you like one of these? No. How about one of these? No. How about one of those?
It's true. Ooh, you know what I could do that I haven't? One of the things I was telling you about was one of the mounts that you can get that is really just makes you, all right. Yeah. I didn't take any damage, but it sure looked like a spectacle. Okay, cool. My Pokemon machine is not working. Thank you for just Tybo boxing me, little sheepy. All right, cool. Go ahead. There you go. Just become strong from me. Yes, grow fat from power.
That's right. Beat me up, sheep.
Oh my goodness.
I'll capture you eventually.
Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna work.
You're standing here going, be my slave. And they're like, you came to the wrong neighborhood, son.
All right, I got one. So, all right, so I want to, anyway.
I think you can ride it.
It can't ride one. Okay, so you can't ride ones that you you do that too. So, whoop, see you later. That was a moot point.
Because that would just be demeaning.
Yeah, that would be too useful to just grab a mount on the go. You can
conscript them for a day, but riding them, that's a bridge too far.
Yeah, apparently so. All right, so, we'll run out here a little further and then we'll teleport back to town because I was literally just burning time waiting for the Carpenter to open, and boy, those fairies really do not like me. Oh, look, more fairies.
It's not that they don't, well, maybe it is that they don't like you, because it doesn't matter.
Would you like bamboo?
It's just the fact that it's in your hands.
Nope, no bamboo. All right. Would you like healing? Nope. Okay. All right. Well, I tried. Ow, these fairies hurt. I'm out.
Yeah, these are damaging you.
I don't like this. I'm out. See you later. There's some orcs and fairies, and they still don't like me. Why are you so mean? Why are you hateful?
You haven't tried giving them your blood. What about your blood?
You know, I haven't, but I also don't just keep it in bottles. So what is this? Ooh, that looks like bad.
They're like, I'll love you if you die in front of me.
Hello. Some goblins? Ah.
That also don't like you.
I want to know what's back here. I want to know what's back here. Holy moly!
Those are giant chickens.
Whoa! Howdy, friends.
Why do you have chickens the size of houses?
Yo, do they drop giant eggs? Can I befriend a giant chicken, please? Hold on, wait. Do I have any?
Chickens like?
I have fodder. I would like to think that you want some hay. No. Okay. Nope. I'm sorry. I overthought this. It was not what it was supposed to be. I found a bag of manure. Yay! Yay manure! Yay manure! Yay manure! Oh my God, these chickens
You're
hurt.
Almost dead.
I'm out. Okay, I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We gotta leave the giant
chickens alone. We found out what's back here. Turns out it's death.
Turns out it is way worse than we were hoping. All right, so we're gonna go back here, and I'm probably just gonna use the bath again because I am now murdered, and so I'm useless for the rest of the day. So if I'm gonna fast travel to the hot bath, we might as well use it.
Might as well.
Sure, but I'm actually curious as to what upgrades you get when you upgrade the bathhouse, because that's why I'm trying to get to the Carpenter, is to show you that you can buy furniture, which is like obvious no shit, but you can also upgrade every building in your town. So I need a medicine bath because I'm in pain. You know what?
I found some chickens that are like the size of a room in this bathhouse.
Do we want a peaceful, bold, spiritual, or growth bath?
Let's do a growth bath.
That sounds perverse. Growth bath. Soaking in that one will increase your XP gain by 25% for 24 hours. It's $10,000.
That's so much money.
We will not do that one. I would like a bath, please. I'll take a regular bath that is not $10,000. Thank you. Feels good for free.
Maybe get to a point where 10,000 gold won't be bad.
I mean, it
right
wasn't.
Now, I'm sure it would be a lot.
It was not bad whenever I spent 40k on yams, but those yams are all growing right now, so they're not exactly making me money back yet. So
So I'm guessing, like, are the crops for just crafting, or can you like sell those for profit?
Nope, you can sell them. You can also cook them into food, level up your cooking skill, and then sell the food, give the food as gifts. People actually like when you give people gifts. If you give them something you made yourself, you get bonus points from them because they recognize that you made it yourself, and they will be like, you made this yourself. That's awesome. Like I'll actually like give somebody something in here if I have something that I made to give to the let's see, do I have anything that I made? Probably not, because I'm now saying something about this. Nope, I don't have anything I made.
What about the salted salmon? Did you make it?
Nope, found that in a box. Found that in the middle of a field. I was like, looks good, put it on a plate. All right, so now we're gonna go here so you can talk to them. Furniture, which allows you can have it delivered to dragons, have it delivered to your house, or you can pick it up and carry it wherever you want to yourself. So chemistry set, forge, crafting table, all these different things that involve, they're all different style of cooking, so like an oven, a steamer, a pot, like all the stuff that you would normally buy in all these games, like, you know, like you basically QVC them, but in this game you're not. This one is a refrigerator to store things in, a bookshelf, not sure what the bookshelf's for. You've got stuffed animals and all these other things, weapon racks, stables, fodder bins, furniture, plushies, wallpaper, the whole shebang.
I get that some of the stuff is like useful, like crafting tables and stables and stuff, but is some stuff it's just like strictly decoration?
Some of it, yeah, some of it is literally just like, it's your house, decorate it the way you want to. But then like renovating is where you literally go in here. So we can choose, you know what? Let's upgrade the flower shop. Do that. It says we'll expand the inventory available, so we're gonna do that. It also like upgrades the building. So now the flower shop will now sell more flowers, which sounds useful for me trying to romance the person who owns the flower shop. I'm actually curious as to how they build.
I increased your inventory.
Right. Now let's do the
How
nasty.
about you do something for me, huh?
Yeah, that's I don't really like the quid pro quo idea for that. I upgraded you a florist. Now, pee-pee touch. Like, nah, okay, maybe not the best course of action, but maybe. So, all she was selling in here before was, yeah, see, she is a grown woman, not a child. Fantastic, you win automatically. I expanded the flower shop, so now she says, maybe the happiest girl in the whole wide world. Awesome, you can cry tears of joy. She has heart eyes, by the way, which is like just the nice little touch on the top. That's great. That's a real good touch. I'm a fan. Your gift of a nicer workplace was the perfect pick-me-up for my heart, so thank you for doing that. Aw.
See,
Don't forget
Don't
forget that your flowers could use a little pick-me-up from time to time. That's why I've decided to start selling nutrients that you can use on your fields. So now she sells things that can make my plants. Yeah, so she now sells stuff that makes your plants better, which is, let's go take a look at those, shall we? Yes, I am okay. Thank you for worrying about me. Again, this is one of those things where I'm talking to people after a major event happened and they're all like, you didn't die, right? And I'm like, didn't die. And then everybody watching is like, what the fuck happened? And you're like, just play the game, I guess.
What happened to these people?
Yeah, correct. So she still sells toy herb seeds, and then okay, I'll do that. Appreciate it. And then these are all different things that can upgrade your plants. So this says crops grow faster. I will, thank you.
All right.
Sprinkle on soil to make crops grow faster. Improve soil quality. Sprinkle on soil to prevent plants from wilting. I'm going to. Please stop saying that.
We will, please.
Yeah.
No, I just feel like you're rushing me.
Thanks for your purchase.
Thank you. All right. Okay, I will. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you. I did not tell her to call me darling. That's just, I'm just summoning Lynetta through the forest. That's just a thing that's happening. So I wanted to do this so that I could give her this because she likes flowers. So I bought a flower from her and then gave it to her. Correct, because she likes them. I'll start growing them eventually, but I don't have those yet. So until I have those, then she'll be like, oh my God, you grew it yourself. And you'll be like, sure did. But But yeah, I mean, the upgrading the town is very useful because, again, as we joked about in the podcast this week, you do that, and I upgraded the doctor's office, and they're like, you give vaccinations now. And I was like, sweet, what does that do? And it's like, you can be as resistant to poison. And I was like, that sounds useful. I'll do that. Yeah, I don't know where else to go from here. There's a ton of stuff.
Most of the stuff, at least as far as the basics go.
Yeah, it's if you like these kinds of games, or you want an action RPG that has some farming stuff and a town you can upgrade, you could do way worse, because this is actually a really fun game. And like I said, the only issue I have had with it at all since launch has been the first time I launched it, it chugged a little bit, hasn't done it since, and it only, like, whenever you're loading into the town or loading out of the town, whenever it's populating items into the world from memory, that it'll, like, if you just sit still when you walk outside, it'll populate after a couple seconds, and it's fine. It runs smooth, no problems. If you try to run immediately after going outside, like, here, I'll show you. We'll end it on this. The worst possible sour note you could possibly end it on. Like, we're gonna go outside, I'm just gonna run while it all populates. Here it goes.
Was a pretty...
Wow, okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, it was actually a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna be.
I'm gonna make you a liar.
Apparently. Cool, great. You know what? It runs even better. I tried to test it and I was left wanting. So you know what? Go play Rune Factory 5. It's fine.
Make you look stupid.
It's fine. It's fine. It's because I'm recording a thing and I'm like, aha, I'll show you. And it's like, I'll show you instead. And I'm like, cool, you know what? You just proved you're a better game than I gave you credit for. So thank you. Thank you, game.
Who's the real winner here, huh?
Thank you, game. And thank you, Joe, for coming along on this so I can show off this game that I really, really do like. It is very fun. There's a gamut of good games right now, but if you're looking for a new Stardew Valley style game, this is a good one.
Absolutely. I wouldn't even know about this game if it wasn't for you. So.
Correct. Great game. First one of these in this series in 10 years, and it was worth the wait. It's a very good game. I'm very much enjoying it. I could have shown off the grappling and stuff. It's just a combat style. It's fine. I was going to do that, but I totally forgot to equip the gloves, and I'm not going back out there now because here we are. So thank you for coming along on this. This is Rune Factory 5. It is available on the Switch for $60 American, or I think there's $10 more for the deluxe edition that gives you like this outfit I'm wearing and a bunch of other outfits and stuff. And that's that. So that's all I got for you. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, thank you. Had a good time.
Yeah. Bye, audience. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.